It's time for a mobility aid upgrade with Nova. Do you guys know the difference between a lightweight wheelchair and a transport chair? Well, neither did I until researching into my first wheelchair. As you guys know, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and POTS. My balance is really bad. I get dizzy, bad fatigue, so I use a cane and a rollator. But now it's time to upgrade to a wheelchair. But what's the difference between a wheelchair and a transport chair? The CEO over at Nova was kind enough to sponsor me again today, as they sponsored me in the past for my rollator video, was sending me over their transport chair and their wheelchair. So let's talk about the major differences between the two. This is the purple transport chair, and it comes fully assembled already, aside from the leg rest. So to set this up, you just have to pull it apart and push down on the upholstery. And these armrests just flip up and lock in like so. We're going to be installing our foldable and adjustable leg rests. So if you're shorter or taller, they can adjust to whatever your height may be. You slide these two loops onto their holders and then swing it around, and it should just clip in place. Here's the handbrakes for the person in the chair and the person pushing the chair. The transfer chairs have very thick and bulky all-terrain wheels, so you can go off-trail and into gravel and in grass with these, no issue. One of the coolest things about this chair is the armrest can flip backwards, so you can slide all the way up to a table with ease. Here's just a live example of those armrests coming up, and I'm able to sit at a desk without the armrest being in the way. The major caveat of this chair being you cannot push yourself, but that's pretty good shape. This is Nova's lightweight wheelchair, and like the last wheelchair, it already comes pre-assembled. You just have to pull it open and push on the upholstery. Inside of that box should have been the leg rest. Installing the footrests, they are adjustable and fold out just like the last one. Put it on, turn it around, and it'll clip into place like so. This chair also has the liftable armrest, so I can slide directly up to a desk or a table, have the table sit flush with me like everybody else. I believe if you're looking into a mobility aid, both of these are great options, but they do have different capabilities. Both chairs have handbrakes for the person who is in the chair, and both chairs have the flip-up handle. Self-Propel chair is a little bit more independent and definitely going to be more of my everyday wheelchair, as I can push myself around. I have full capability of movement. But the downsides are it's definitely more of an indoors or pavement chair, as it doesn't have all-terrain wheels like the transport chair does. But the transport chair, you do need somebody to push you around. So there's a lot of pros for both chairs. It's really circumstantial on what scenario you're going to be using your chair in. But I love both of these dearly.
Thank you so much for sponsoring me again, Nova. You guys are seriously out here changing lives. And stay tuned for more mobility aid content, because you guys know I'm going to be giving that Self-Propel chair a total vampire doll makeover. So stay tuned.